world like, where do we go? And we hate when they in the street for sure. I'm at the preacher's door.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the San Francisco Giants. We're all eager to see if his heroics last time out carry over. He was absolutely dialed in at the plate, Singy.
Dialed in is right, partner. Everything seemed to be going his way. Looking forward to seeing if that same timing and energy carries over in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set, and on the hill today, Kyle Harrison. What's the scouting report on him?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. One of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
TJ Friedl, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Yes. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch off the plate. And that's ball 2. Way high. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Lee makes a nice grab and a full sprint. Here's the lineup for the Reds. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Blake Dunn stands in now and watches strike 1.
Ball. 1-1.
The next offering misses. 2-1. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. Schmidt tosses to first, and they got him. And the batter now, Elly De La Cruz. De La Cruz launched a homer in his most recent game. First pitch misses. De La Cruz with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. Swings and misses. And it's a ball and a strike.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
2 out, space is empty.
That's the ball.
And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Up the middle. Sends it to Flores, and that is the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score.
This opportunity is
back here with my pal Siggy, and on the mound in this one, Hunter Green.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Lee goes 6'1", 26 years old, and he's a native of South Korea.
No, that's high.
And that's outside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it. And a quick out, number one. Here's the Giants lineup. And saying I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Brett Wisely in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fastball is outside.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. And delivers outside.
Hands full.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Up and in, ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, a great back and forth in that at-bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boog, he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Willie Adames stands in.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
In the dirt, blocked.
No ball. He's straight.
Tag, safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Wisely, the runner at second with one away. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Man at second. Outside with a breaking ball.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Here's the pitch to Adames. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one lifted to left. Sizing this one up. That's out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Matt Chapman getting ready to hit. And that's in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Right side, hard hit. Over to first, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for San Francisco. We played an inning, no score. Back here at Oracle Park, top of the 2nd, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Christian Encarnacion Strand. Harrison back to work. And that one fouled off. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
Jamer Candelario.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. This to center field. Lee on the move. Grabs it on the run. And there's one down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds.
He's done a great job making contact recently, averaging more than 2 hits per game in his last 5.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Ball. 2 balls, no strike.
And another ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
2 on, 1 out. Here's the left fielder. In the dirt. No movement on the base. It's ball 1. Encarnacion Strand at second. Steer at first. 1 gone. On the ground, right side. Stops it on a slide to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Here's Jose Trevino. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here at the top of the second. That one just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So 2 down now, and here is TJ Friedl. He's 0 for 1. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
All loaded up here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one close, ruled a ball. And the count is 2-0. Two outs. Fastball for a strike. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now a second crosses the plate, and they lead by 2. And he's back in safely.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
First and second, 2 outs. Blake Dunn, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 0 for 1.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Two on, 2 outs. Almost got him. In the air, right field. And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Reds 2 and the Giants nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now here is Mike Yastrzemski. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Right through there for a strike. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
And now the DH, Herrera Encarnacion. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Green winds and deals. And a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
The 0-2. And misses inside. In the air, right field, done. Towards the line, long run, tracks it down. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Wilmer Flores stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball. 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Reds 2 and the Giants nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning. And now Ellie De La Cruz. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And that one is off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
Now
absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Gavin Lux. Grounded out his first time up. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Breaking ball through there for a strike. He's trying for 3rd. There's a ball.
That's a ball.
Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. Next pitch just misses. And the count now even up.
Full count.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Foul will We'll see another payoff pitch.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. In now for the Reds, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Singled and scored his first time. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next for Cincinnati, third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Now here is Jeimer Candelario. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Candelario working through some struggles lately. Now snap throw to first. Throws it away. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Lifted in the air, right center field. Snags it on the run. And there are 2 outs. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Always exciting when there's a play at the plate and potential inning ender. Great throw by the outfielder, but awesome as well by the catcher. That's a nice play all around.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Next pitch is outside. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Casey.
And here is Casey Schmidt. Check swing, called strike.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Schmidt matched a homer in his last game. And the 0-1.
Ball inside.
Hupp aboard here at first with nobody out. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. got him swinging.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
So the batting order turns over. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. And that one missing low.
1-0.
Man at first, one away. That one fouled off. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And now Brett Wisely walked his first time. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Two outs. And now 1 and 2. This one in the dirt. Spoils that one, and it remains 2 and 2. Inside, just missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Willie Adames in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So the Giants leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Here in San Francisco, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Spencer Steer. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Steer goes 5 feet 11 inches, 27 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Line drive. That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Jacob Hurtubise.
Now the left fielder. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Runner!
Runner on the move. Up the middle, Adames slings to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Now batting, catcher Jose Trevino.
Jose Trevino will hit next. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And a foul ball.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop. Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
And that one in the air, center field. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder T.J. Friedel.
So the lineup flips over at the plate. T.J. Friedel.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
A little bit low, and the count is 1-1. Steer stands at second with 2 gone. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Swing and a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw's offline. He's saved. And they lead by 3.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
2 outs, runner at first. Next to hit, Blake Dunn. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
And he lays down a bunt. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Bob Melvin hands the baseball over. Kyle Harrison gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
New arm for the Giants, Robbie Ray, in the game for the first time this season. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
This to third, and that one handled. Fires across the diamond. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. Bottom of the fourth. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Willie Adames. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Giants, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Oh, 2 now. Ball one there. Cut on and lifted in the air. Friedel. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, third base.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
The Giants trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one ripped. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
2 down, bases empty. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Struck out looking his first time. Just missed. And that one fouled off. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And there's a ball.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. 3 up, 3 down that time. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Reds 3 and the Giants nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Reds doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
To the right side. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. So up next, Christian Encarnacion Strand, 1 for 2. Ray, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground to third.
No,
and it goes
foul.
just foul. Oh, 0-2 now. And downstairs.
1-2.
And that's
Two
in the
ball,
dirt.
2 strikes.
On the ground. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Two outs, base is empty. Jamer Candelario now at the plate. Center field. Lee in and to his right. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Designated hitter, number 59.
Green back to work. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, these Giants, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's great execution of the pitch right there, and the battery working together. Catcher does a nice job to present that to the umpire and get that called third strike.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. Flied to right his first time.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
One down, base is empty. And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. The Reds leading by 3. Last half of inning number 5. And now the count is even. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Sam Huff, the next Giant to hit. On the ground to second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. And that's 2. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Reds 3 and the Giants nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. And now Spencer Steer. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
Ball, no strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
This one popped up. Schmidt drops into the glove. And there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder, Jacob Hurtubise.
Here's the left fielder. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1.
Just missed. On the ground right side. Sends it to Flores. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting, catcher, Jose Trevino.
2 down, bases empty. Next for Cincinnati, Jose Trevino. Right through there for a strike. Hit in the air, center field. Lee. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Reds 3 and the Giants nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Casey Schmidt.
Casey Schmidt.
Outside, 1-0. Strike 1.
1-1.
And that's outside. And it's 2-1. Slider clips the zone.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Got him looking. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Back to the top of the lineup. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next to hit.
Jung-Hoo Lee.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Giants trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Next one is off the plate. And the count 2-1. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
He's locked in at the plate when he's
Now
using the
batting,
whole field.
left
He was out in
fielder,
front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Wisely up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Fastball for a strike. And a count 1-1. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him looking for the K. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They trail in this one 3-0. Top of inning number 7. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, TJ Friedl. The other way. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Blake Dunn.
Blake Dunn digs in now. 1 for 3. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Inside. 1-2 the count. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Two outs, base is empty. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. The shortstop takes a ball. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. On the ground, right side, Schmidt in plenty of time to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nobody left for Cincinnati, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
And Willie fouls one back. This one lifted in the air, left field. puts it away for the out.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Chapman batting with one down takes a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That to right. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that skips in the dirt.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well, caught him looking on that fourth pitch of the at-bat, and I have to think it had something to do with the sequence they threw at him. Kind of bounced back and forth between the outside and inside corners with the previous pitches, and that makes it really tough to cover the whole plate. Just couldn't get a swing off at that pitch on the inside.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In there at the knees, it's 0-1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Fastball for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Pitch is in the dirt, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Giants.
and a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
8th.
68.
Eric Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Gavin Lux.
Lux leading things off and takes a strike.
0-1. Bowling.
That one missed.
2-1.
And a foul ball. And that's off the inside edge. Counts full, 3-2. Goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Encarnacion Strand at the plate now as he chases after that one. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Randy Rodriguez getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Rogers getting loose as well. One down, base is empty. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. And a good eye there.
1-2.
Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's filled up. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one. Getting her straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Giants nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's the Giants DH. Herrera Encarnacion.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1.
Now just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
In there at the knees, and the count even 1-1.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Hard hit left side. Throws to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And up next for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
In the air, foul off first. Encarnacion Strand settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Giants, catcher.
Now it's the Giants catcher, Sam Huff. Misses outside, and that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Check swing called strike, and the count 1-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Up and in, 2-2. Two down, nobody on. And now it's filled up. Ripped on the ground to second. Lux throws to first in time. Giants go in order. 8 innings, 8 zeros as the shutout continues here. It's the Reds 3 and the Giants nothing.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Giants.
It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Randy Rodriguez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Spencer Steer. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. Not close with that
Two
one.
straight.
Now 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Lee makes the catch. One away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now the
Jacob
left
Hurtubise.
fielder. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Flores makes the grab. 2 away. Two down, base is empty. Here's the Reds catcher, Jose Trevino. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Movement in the bullpen, Tristan Beck getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Two outs. And another ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Next offering popped in the air, right field.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Blake
And
Dunn.
ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Blake Dunn. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, he's kind of backed himself into a corner, and I'm sure starting to feel the pressure right now. We'll see if he can bear down and get out of this one.
2 outs, bases full. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. And foul ball.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 5-0.
He was all over that one. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Randy Rodriguez won't go any further tonight. And he's on the hook for the runners at second and third. So looking for some help there. Back in a minute.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Giants.
on now, Camilo Doval.
Number 75.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Gavin Lux will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one.
1-0.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. That clips the zone, and it's 1-1.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
2 on, 2 outs. Strike 2.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And the lead is now 5-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Always we know. Just some things.
Back here in San Francisco, all set for the bottom of the ninth. And digging in for San Francisco, Casey Schmidt. Green back to work. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Fair ball. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2. He's been so sharp today, even over 100 pitches thrown. His skipper is leaving him in there to finish the job.
And down on strikes he goes. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Wisely stands in now and watches strike 1. A 1 down. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. The throw in, and that's a double.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. Schmidt on third. Wisely at second with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to do better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Now it's Matt Chapman. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. There's a strike.
0-1.
That's off the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in the last half of inning number 9. Base knock center field. 1 run across. The throw in. It's off the mark and he scores.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Hunter Green done for the night, and he was excellent. Really controlled this game on the mound. And we'll have a new arm for you in a minute. Taylor Rogers into the game.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Now at the plate, Mike Yastrzemski, and there's a strike. He swings and fouls one off. Rogers is just one strike away. Got him. And that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.